During this time of year, many families come together to celebrate the festivities, but even a joyous holiday can cause a lot of stress. Joining me live to talk about ways to help manage stress during the holidays is Raul Andrews Jr., Executive Director of the American Psychiatric Association Foundation. Good morning, and thanks for joining me this morning.
Good morning and happy holidays.
Happy holidays. But is it common that everyone would feel stressed during this time of the holidays, or are there actually some people who can just sit back and enjoy it? Because I don't know those people.
So holiday stress is natural. Holiday stress is normal. And about 1 in 4 Americans indicate, according to the latest APA poll, that they're feeling more stressed this year than they did last year for around the holiday season.
There's so much expectations on the holiday. There's so much to do. There's a lot of busyness. There's a lot of finances that you have to, you have to start spending a lot of money. You have to save money for taxes coming up. What did you find are the most common stressors?
So the top 3 stressors in this year's poll, you hit it right on the head with the pocketbook issues. Trying to pay for the perfect holiday was the #1 stressor, whether that was gifts or putting all the good food on the table. The #2 was the grief or the depression that can set in because of a missing or lost loved one or friend who won't be at the table this year. And then the third of the top 3 stressors was around complicated or challenging family dynamics, whether I am the source of irritation or whether somebody else is the source of irritation, and we just don't want to be around the drama this holiday season.
Yeah, that's true. Family is complicated, and then, you see them at Thanksgiving, you see them a month later at Christmas. It can be a lot of family time for some people. What did the survey find brings out joy, though? I mean, we're talking about all the things that bring out our stress. Is there anything that we should be focusing on this time of year?
Absolutely, and we love the findings that bring sunlight to this season of joy.
Yes.
41% of those in the poll can't wait to see friends and family this holiday season. Another 24% who took the poll told us that they can't wait to get to the table, like me, to enjoy some of that nutritious and delicious food. And then the one that we're really shining a light on is that 8% of the poll respondents who said they couldn't wait to take vacation time away from work. And the reason we're shining a light on that is because we found out there's over 760 million days of unused paid vacation time. We got to do better than that. We got to take our paid time off.
Yeah. Mr. Andrews, I know you're from Houston, too, so you understand this time of year we typically have good temperatures and it's a nice time to get outside, but still people here are affected by seasonal depression. Did that play a role in any of your findings, or do you have any suggestions for what people can do this time of year if they're just feeling the holiday stress, if they're feeling those shorter days starting to impact them?
So one of the things that our doctors try to encourage is not to try to merge seasonal stress with holiday stress.
Okay.
So so if you're really having a bad day for 6 months, I don't think we can blame that on the winter holidays, and we can find ways to get help. So for example, you can call the 988 helpline. You can call, text, or chat that helpline at 988 and get help from a real person to find out what's going on and how you can get some help. And then we have a website, mentalhealthcareworks.org, where you can find additional tools, tips, and resources, as well as to see the personal journeys and stories that are online about how people are navigating anxiety, depression, and certain other mental health conditions.
Thank you so much for bringing that up. And I know the 988 number, it actually will route you to a local center here in Houston, if you're calling from Houston, that will be able to help you out and kind of understand what you're going through. But I also like that you mention it because it's called a crisis line. So a lot of times people think that you have to be in a life or death situation to call them, but you don't.
You don't have to be in crisis. You're just feeling not yourself, or you see somebody who's not feeling themselves, but they're not ready to get help, or they don't think they need help. You can just go right on 988 right now and see what's going on and see what kind of help you can get. The other thing we want to do is check on our strong friends this time of year. Those people are always checking on everybody else, and nobody ever asks them how they're feeling, how they doing. Are you okay? And we need to do more of that to be kinder to others, but particularly our strong friends.
We're all Andrews Jr. I've never heard it put in a better way. Thank you so much. We appreciate your time this morning.
Thank you very much.